Well, good morning, everybody. This is the BSides Boulder pre-game, pre-show meeting. Kind of get a preview of what to expect during the BSides Boulder event this year. And as would happen, we are also making sure that everything that we are, all of our setup is correct, and that we don't have any technical glitches through this. And of course, I am having technical glitches in my ability to share slides right now. So that's fantastic. But I guess we can go ahead and just kind of talk through what the plan is for this talk, for this event. Kind of going through how did we get to where we are today? What's the plan for October 10th? And kind of what kind of things do you have to look forward to? And we'll be able to get a preview of some of the talks that will be presented. We have a few speakers online, so we'll get some live previews there, and we'll also get we have a couple of video submissions for some of those that were not able to join us this morning. So kind of how did we get here to where we are today on, is it August 15th now? Back in September 2019, seems like so long ago, we decided that it was time for BSides to have an event come to Boulder. I mean, BSides has been in Denver for quite a while, and we felt that Boulder also had a great security arena that could be tapped, and wanted to get an event in Boulder. This was really started with a great team, like an amazing team of volunteers, with Tyler Bell, James McKee, Will Shand, Matt Revelle, Robin, Polly, myself. There were a few others who, helped out tremendously through the CFP process. And others that were able to help us out along the way as well. And originally, we planned to have the event in the spring on April 19th, and we had a great venue set up at CU Boulder, and started making arrangements for catering, and speakers were lined up, and at the point really where everything was just about set up, and well, then things kind of got a little weird, right, with COVID. So we really wanted to have an in-person event, so we kind of postponed, waited to see if CU Boulder was going to open up again. And when it turns out that the limited capacity that we were going to be able to have, we decided that we'd take it online and kind of go virtual. So that's what we did. That's why we're here now. We do have a great lineup of speakers, and we appreciate all of their patience in rolling with the changes as they came. Originally, again, they were planning on speaking on April 19th, but now been moved to October 10th, Saturday. So the plan is the streams will open up early. They'll open up at about 8 o'clock. And you can go ahead and jump on there, grab some breakfast, grab some coffee, make sure all of your stuff is working. And then opening remarks will start at 9 o'clock, with followed by a keynote from Erica. There will be 8 sessions across 2 tracks, and the closings will be probably around 3:30ish, given the time frame, so you can finish your day up, hang out with the family, have a good rest of your weekend after having an amazing, Saturday learning all of this great content. So what else? Swag. We do have some. We've sent out, we really wanted to say thank you to all of those people who had originally signed up for the event and kind of, stuck with it and stuck with us, and, understood that, there are a few things that we can control right now. So we're sending out some swag for those people. We also have an updated website, just fresh, hot off the presses this morning. James was able to make that happen. Thank you for that. At BSidesBoulder.org. On there, it's fantastic. It has the all of the talks, the schedule, so that you can kind of choose which ones you want to see live, and then which ones you want to come back to and revisit those talks a bit later. And speaking of the liveness of the event, there will be a Discord channel set up so that we can interact with each other, interact with speakers. Part of it, just like any security conference, is really just hanging out with other like-minded individuals and asking questions and getting those questions answered. So those will be available there as well. I think really that is all that I have to set up ahead of time. We have, let me see now, we have a few speakers that wanted to go ahead and give a talk about, or kind of give us teasers and previews about what they were going to talk about. So I guess we can start with Al and Jason. Do you want to go ahead and chat about what,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
happy to. Sure. My name's Jason. I'm a red teamer at a social media company. We're going to be talking about Moz, which we'll get into in a bit. Al is also going to be talking with me, so let him go ahead and introduce himself.
Yeah, my name's Alexander Strawman. I'm an old coworker of Jason's, and we've worked really hard to kind of put this together. I currently work as a security engineer with Sandia National Labs, where I do some internal pen testing, and as well on the side in bug bounties with Jason. So, yeah, take it away, Jason.
Sure. Yeah, so effectively, we've been the stewards of a post-exploitation tool, specifically targeting configuration management systems. If you've ever been on an engagement against a larger organization, you've probably come across these. And so, yeah, essentially, we're just going to be talking about the work that we've been continuing to do in that space. And we are going to be releasing functionality for the final configuration management system that we hadn't supported previously. So we're really excited about that. And yeah, that's what's coming up from us.
Yeah.
Nice. Super exciting. All right. Do you want to go? I guess I haven't said hi or good morning to most of you now. Sorry about that. Good morning to all of you, and thank you for jumping on this morning. Is it Tari? Reardon?
Yeah, Tari. Hi.
Tari.
So
Good
I'm
morning.
Tari Reardon. Nice to meet you. I am a senior threat analyst and shift lead on the VMware Carbon Black's managed detection team. And so part of what our team does is actually looks in customer environments for new and emerging threats. And the most exciting one that we've caught so far is the first known use of the Bluekeep exploit, vulnerability and exploit within a customer's environment. And of course, that's just the initial stage, right? So after that, we were able to see what the attacker was attempting to do, including scraping credentials, moving laterally. They dropped a post-exploitation rootkit as well, named Codic. So we are going to go through from the initial exploitation to the attempt to move laterally and also scrape credentials and walk you through each of the tools and actions that the attacker is doing.
Nice. So go ahead.
Apologies. And it's not just me that will be presenting. Also, Adon Valencia will be as well. And he's actually the analyst that caught the attack initially.
Nice. So will we get like a toolkit that we can start using the Bluekeep for ourselves?
No, unfortunately. Well, actually, there's already one out there.
Nice.
There's actually a module in Metasploit for it. So.
Okay. Nice. Well, I'm excited to learn a bit more about that as well.
Yeah.
And then we have a great keynote for this event, and Erica is coming to give our keynote. So Erica, go ahead and introduce yourself. And
yeah, so my name's Erica Nornberg, and I actually work with Tari at VMware Carbon Black. I've been there for a few years, and I'm a senior threat researcher there. So I mostly do malware reverse engineering and some threat detection, things like that. Work with Tari's team hand in hand. And I'm going to be doing a keynote. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but basically I want to talk about lessons learned from failure and how you can learn from them, and how personally I've failed hard, especially in the last year, and the lessons that I've learned from that, and kind of just keep it a little light, hopefully, to introduce the conference.
Great. Yeah, it's so important that we don't hold ourselves down after failing, right? And just take those lessons and move forward.
Absolutely. If you're not failing, then you're not trying hard enough.
I agree. Absolutely. And then James, you are also speaking. Do you have... Here come the videos.
Hello, my name is James McKee. I'm the Global Developer Security Program Manager at Trimble. And I wish I could be with you live today, but unfortunately I'm behind the scenes making sure that the stream is running properly. But come October, I will also be presenting to you on beginning pen testing Android applications. As part of this, we're going to sit down and talk through the process of what it takes to get started working with Android application penetration testing. Everything from setting up a device so that you can work with it, to setting up emulators so that you can work with for doing testing capabilities. Additionally, we'll talk about extracting APK files from the Android device, decompiling those, analyzing them so that we get a good understanding of all of the permissions and items that are associated with the Android application. We'll talk about analyzing certificates for signing use, extracting source code from the APKs, setting up an environment for doing dynamic testing, and techniques for doing dynamic testing as part of it, and where you can go to help improve your skills and get a little bit better with this. So with that said, I'm super excited to be one of the speakers at BSides Boulder, and I look forward to seeing you all in October.
Hey everyone, I'm Greg Foss, Senior Threat Researcher and Security Strategist with VMware Carbon Black. Excited to join you all for the first BSides Boulder and dive into the trends that we're actively tracking in relation to destructive malware and attacks. Specifically, the evolutions that we're seeing across nation-state actors and the targeting critical infrastructure systems with impunity, and how crimeware groups are adapting their strategies to ensure profitability from their attacks. Adversaries of all kinds are leveraging modular and increasingly more capable malware, command and control infrastructure, and marketplaces to optimize their profits. We'll examine these trends, the underground markets they operate in, and how the playing field is transformed. I look forward to seeing you all there.
Cool. Well, for those of us that were here, we didn't get to see those, but it's great for those of us here. We can certainly, this is going out live and will be recorded. So if you're interested in seeing those talks as well, head back and catch the link on there. And then, of course, on the website, there is a full list of all of the talks and the schedule for the event. Let's see. And I guess really finally, the last thing that I have is the event, again, is October 10th. Kicking off at 9 a.m. Again, the streams are opening at 8, but hope to see you guys there. And thanks for stopping by here. Just if anybody else want to talk about anything, have any questions about this? If not, I think we're good. This was quite a bit shorter than expected, but thanks everybody for making time and joining us on this Saturday morning.
Yeah, thanks
so much.
Yeah.